thing is, it's only going to get a little bit louder, just a tad bit louder. All right, I'm going to catch y'all on the road. Alright, so we're on the road, and for this video I kind of wanted to make a dedicated video for my build plans for the Turbo FRS. I want to make this video to kind of keep myself on track, just so I have it, so I know exactly what I want to have accomplished. I kind of have a roadmap of what I want to do and a time frame in when I want to get all this stuff accomplished. Just gonna go head out to a spot right now so I can just park up and talk. There's some things I gotta get done as well. I need to actually get an oil change. I'm a little bit overdue for an oil change, about 100 miles over, but due to the fact that I don't really drive the car, you know, that hard or that far, especially now, I'm not really too tripping about it. I'm gonna get that done probably tomorrow. A lot of my parts just came in too. I'm still going to be putting in the boost gauge. That actually got delayed because when I ordered it, it actually didn't ship out until the day after I actually ordered it, when I originally thought it was going to ship out the same day. Instead it was going to ship out the same day, so, and that got backed up. That will be installed tomorrow. I have a catless front pipe that's going on the car tomorrow. I have to fix my fender liners. I have a bunch of stuff I have to do, you know, as far as maintenance wise for the car, just to make sure it's running in, you know, tip-top condition. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm really, this shit's like, honestly, it's like, it's exciting, but at the same time, it's kind of nerve-wracking, because there's a lot of things that you kind of have to, like I said earlier in some previous videos, a lot of things you have to actually do when you boost a car that you don't normally have to do when you naturally aspirate it. Except the fact this is my first boosted car, you know, it's a huge learning process. Like, some of you guys are commenting my previous video saying I should have got even bigger injectors. Honestly, I just went on the forums, like for like the GREDDY Turbo that I have, and I was just kind of taking advice from what people were doing over there. So, like I said, it's a learning process. Learn it as we go. That's exactly why I got this turbo, because I knew if I got something like a lot bigger that I would not have known what the hell I was doing. Literally would not have known what I was doing. I probably would have got shit that was like underpowered or underperformed for it, and then things would have went wrong. So I'm really, really happy that I went with this turbo, because I mean, when it's your first time going boost, like, this is the first car that I learned to drive stick on, the first car that I actually like technically became a car enthusiast, because I'm actually like doing stuff to the car. There's a lot of things you have to learn. Like I said, everything's a learning process. You know, I'm not ashamed to say I'm a complete rookie, because like this shit is, I'm so rookie to this stuff, like it's not even funny. Like, you guys are giving me advice and stuff that I didn't even know. You guys are letting me know things that I didn't even know. Somebody commented that to say to never go into boost in 6th gear, because that's like how you could throw a rod. I didn't even know that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm grateful that you guys have helped me out with, because I didn't know that. Because if he didn't tell me that, you know who you are. If you didn't tell me that, I would have literally just been in boost 6th gear, just hearing the flutter. So it's crazy the amount of stuff that you learn. Holy shit, that is a low flying airplane up there. Holy shit. That plane is flying mad low. Something else that I learned too about, you know, these cars and things you need to do before you boost. I actually was going to install bigger fuel pump and injectors, but what I actually learned, again, I'm rookie with this stuff, what I actually learned is that the car most likely will not start adding in bigger fuel injectors as well as a fuel pump without the actual like real dyno tune to dial everything in. I was just gonna put it in and then just drive the car to the dyno shop, you know, a couple days later. I didn't even know that. So If I would have got that shit installed, because honestly I have no idea how to install a fuel pump and injector, stuff like that I don't want to mess with, like with the engine related shit, especially there's a turbo in the car now. I don't personally want to fuck with that shit because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a rookie. The worst thing I can do is just pretend like I know what I'm doing and then just mess something up. So I was gonna get that installed. The car probably would not have started, and that would have been a big problem. So glad I didn't do that. So I'm just gonna have to wait, you know, to the day that it actually is gonna be getting tuned to put all that stuff in, so we can actually, you know, unleash the full potential of the car. Man, these lights, man. There we go. I'm so over this 4K rev limiter. Like, thank God the turbo sounds nice, because I'd probably be losing my mind. Like, I'm so used to just like shifting at like 5, 6K all the time. It's just like, I gotta shift to like 35 now. Fall out of boost. Like, as soon as I get into boost, I fall out of boost. Also mention, because I'm probably going to get this comment, you know, either in this video or potentially in a future video. I don't really plan on tracking the car as of right now. That's not really my main concern, for the most part, because like I said, I gotta roll up my windows for a second. I don't really plan on tracking the car as of right now, because I still need to kind of learn a lot about, you know, boosted applications. I don't want to just throw the car to track and then potentially like mess some stuff up, because the car is on 93 octane right now, and so I think I saw something online about if you're tracking a car hard on 93 octane, like the fuel can cut or something like that, because it's not E85. I don't really know, don't quote me on that, but like I said, there's a lot of shit that I don't really know, but like I said, you just gotta learn. So this whole process is a learning process. Let me know, man, like, so how many of you guys like boosted your cars? Like, how much extensive research did you guys do? Because like pretty much like the only research I did was just on the turbo kits themselves. I wanted to make sure that I got a kit that I knew that, you know, the stock block can handle for the time that I wanted to run the stock block, and something that I could just, you know, just ease into to kind of get into like the, you know, turbo, you know, community and whatnot. I don't know, I didn't really do that much research on like all like the you know, the back end stuff. Like, I understand the supporting pods and stuff like that, but as far as just like, you know, the real back end stuff, like the extensive research, I don't really get into that. I mean, maybe I should have, but at the end of the day, I don't think it really, I think you know, learning things as you go is kind of like the best way to do it, especially for stuff like this, because like car stuff, I feel like a lot of people just get nervous about turbo, supercharger, stuff like that, because they read a bunch of stuff, they hear a bunch of bad, you know, stories about it, that they just kind of get nervous about it, and they end up kind of psyching themselves out. That's kind of like what I did not want to do with this car, so I kind of just like was like, fuck it, let's just boost it. About to pull up to a little spot so I can just kind of just park the car and just like walk on, just talk. I kind of don't want to drive it around that much because I need to get gas, and I also need to do an oil change. do kind of, the 93 octane burns so slow. I mean, I am driving the car pretty slow, like not hard at all, but 93 octane burns so slow. Like I filled up my tank like I filled up like Saturday or Sunday morning, I think, maybe like a little bit. And I'm only at a quarter. And I drove from like back from Wisconsin. So that's kind of nuts. That it hasn't really drained out. Alright, so I'm pretty much gonna just park up. Alright, so I kind of wanted to pull up to like a more quote-unquote remote location, but ironically, I mean, people are just driving up next to me, looking. It is what it is, but pretty much wanted to, like I said, explain the build plans, what I'm planning on doing with the car within the next couple of months. Now, the first thing that I do want to do with this car, or I shouldn't say the first thing I want to do with this car, something that has crossed my mind that I am definitely going to do, is actually put a built motor into the car. Now, I want to put an IAG Stage 3 block into my car. It'll be a lot better to handle boost. I can run more power, more, you know, consistently, and honestly more reliably. And that's honestly like what I'm going for with my build, just consistent, reliable power. I think that's what anybody wants to do when they go ahead and they boost, you know, an FRS 86, you know, whatever type of car they want, you know, consistent, reliable power. And I know I could do that with the IAG Stage 3 blocks. So that's something that I definitely want to go ahead and put in my car, as people are doing the same thing as they were doing for the next 10 minutes, and somebody else is doing the same thing too. I mean, I'm rookie to all this stuff, but goddamn, like, I don't know how car vloggers do it, you know, going to a random location, just turn the mic on and talk. I'm not that comfortable yet. But, you know, IAG Stage 3 block, definitely want to go ahead and put that in the car. I definitely need to get the radium dual catch cans to go into my engine bay. It's gonna be something that's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna need an oil cooler. I'm probably gonna get the GREDDY oil cooler. They make a specific oil cooler for the turbo that I actually have that fits directly like in this vicinity. Gonna have to relocate the horn, but it's literally gonna go like right here, so that's perfect. I'm probably gonna remove the wiper fluid, you know, solvent solution, whatever that is, because I'm probably gonna get a quick release steering wheel. Nothing too crazy, nothing too like, you know, out of pocket, but I do kind of want to get a quick release because it'll make, you know, getting in and out the car a lot easier and stuff like that. Honestly, it's one of those things I've always wanted, and I think it looks pretty cool, so that's something that I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get within the near future. But the built block is something that I kind of want to put in the car probably around January, February. I think that'd be a good time to do it, and then pretty much I'll be ready for more boost, you know, in the springtime. Now, the turbo that I have on the car right now, the T518Z turbo, go ahead and show you guys, like right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. This turbo can hold up to, I think, 420 something horsepower. So with the built block, you know, sitting around like 380 to 400 would be perfect. I don't really care about going any higher than that. Maybe in the near future we can go higher than that with a bigger turbo, but you know, something that I got just to start off, because it's my first boosted car, I think that'd be pretty much good enough. Now, that's pretty much like all the engine mods that I want to do with the car as of right now. As far as like the external stuff like that, the appearance mods, I think I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get bigger and wider tires. My wheels are dirty. Well, yeah, a little bit dirty, but it is what it is. I'm probably gonna get some 255s, 3518s. I want to get raised ram lights. You guys can see here, it is so damn hot. Shit is sticking, like it's blistering hot here. I kind of want to fix up my fitment. I mean, I don't really mind the fitment right now, but I might need to get some wider tires, bigger, wider tires in the near future. So probably gonna get some Nittos with some raised gram lights, bronze wheels, of course, because I like bronze. But yeah, it's something I definitely want to get done with the car. Yeah, probably gonna need bigger brakes as well. Get some Brembros on here. We'll see how the stock brakes hold up. Probably around the time where I get a built motor, definitely gonna need Brembros. So we'll see. But I think I should be fine with the stock brakes right now. I mean, I'm not tracking the car. It's not pushing a ridiculous amount of power, so I think I should be fine. The tires I have right now are like 245 40 17s, and in the front I have on a 245 or 225 45 17. So I'm actually running staggered, but I think I'm gonna go square with the 255 35 18 in the near future. So definitely gonna go ahead and do that. But yeah, that's pretty much everything, man. That's like all the plans I have right now that I can think of the top of my head that I want to get done. You know, obviously, you know, some small miscellaneous things might pop up. Vented hood, carbon fiber trunk, stuff like that. But I'm really focused on like performance mods right now, and then later down the line we can kind of do the aesthetics side of things. But I'm really just built on performance right now. I don't want to set it up for that first, and then, you know, down the line we can go ahead and do all that stuff. So yeah, that's like all the plans I have. Let me know what y'all think. I want to get a bigger intercooler to fill out everything. If I go with a different oil cooler, maybe just have to relocate it somewhere else, but maybe a big GREDDY intercooler that has like GREDDY in text in the front. I think that'd be pretty dope. But that's pretty much everything, like I said, that I want to do with the car that I can think of right now. So if you guys have any other suggestions, like, let me know down in the comment section. Be happy to hear it. So yeah, it's been your boy Redline POV, and hope you have a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. Catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.